We are at the cemetery and everything looks good. The daffodils are growing all over the place. We haven't been able to do any work up here. We've been working on installing the cameras and doing a couple things, but a week from now, not next week, but the week after, I will have that whole week off to get some stuff done up here. The daffodils are all over the place, as you can tell. I mean, looks beautiful up here. The daffodils really make it the scene. I went all the way through and I checked everything, and there's nothing out of place other than, again, the daffodils, which look amazing. I mean, they are sprouting everywhere, and it looks so beautiful. So the goal from the 4th through the 8th, the goal is to be up here the whole week getting work done. So the grass is going to be tamed to where we can actually do stuff instead of just cutting. So we'll repair some markers. So maybe a marker like this one right here. You can see I found it, and that's the base. See how to repair that one. I might lift Noah's one more time here because it's not perfectly level. It's better than it was, but after we set it back up, it didn't stay steady. It kind of sunk sideways a little bit. You can see the sheer level of daffodils growing everywhere. You can see it going all the way up the hill. Here's another stone we want to pick up, the Baxter stone. You see it's just off of its base. It landed upright. Now I'm going to have to see what I can do for the face. I was talking, that whatever that is on the face there has been on there for years. There's a picture from like 2010 and it's on there on Find a Grave. And I mean, I hate to say that might be buckshot. So maybe somebody was up here hunting and the spread hit that marker. And again, that was years and years ago, but I just don't know what else would do that. So maybe there's something we can do to clean that up. And man, the cemetery just looks phenomenal. And this right here is going to be the hardest part to keep cut. I don't know what it is in this area right through here. And this is where we're finding the markers. So, you know, like I found these 2 or 3. These are the Litchfields. And then there's a bias, Clifton, who's just a little kid. Here's the Smith plot, and then there's one of my relatives. That's my granduncle's. That's my granduncle's father-in-law's mother. And that's a pretty distant relationship, but the Smith family actually let my uncle be buried on their plot at Spring Hill, so I consider them family. See that little kid? The daffodils blooming around him. I mean, really, this looks amazing. And I can't wait to get up here and get some work done. Let's see what else we got here. Here's Mary Wolf. These daffodils are like kind of like giving you a hint of where graves are at, probably, because you can see how they're growing. Here's a very unique stone we found a while back. I don't know if that's supposed to lay flat or what. We might just leave it flat so it doesn't get kicked over, because I really can't wait to get up here and get some more stuff done. with some markers, clear these piles out. You can see all these brush piles. That's the big thing, trees and brush piles. And then we're going to be looking at long-term solutions to keep the grass cut. And then check up on the markers every once in a while. I really want to get this big tree out right here. You see how we've been hacking at it. It's just a hard tree to cut. Man, it's absolutely gorgeous with all these daffodils. Do a little bit more of a walk there, and then I gotta head out. Me and Robert been going from cemetery to cemetery today. We actually went to the cemetery where Dr. Robert's father is buried at, which is cool. Here's your corny section. You can see we cleaned this section up here. Bob did that up there, and you can look at all the daffodils growing in the corner. It just looks amazing. I wish it would stay this height. Like these daffodils, just where it is right now. Maybe a little bit more daffodil growth, but I mean, if it would stay like this, this would be awesome. But no, it's going to grow into a big jungle, and we're going to have to stay on top of it. And again, the only markers down since I've been working here, those 2 Wells markers. And again, we're probably going to lay those flat just to protect them. Try not to think of negative things. It's really unfortunate that somebody would do that. It really is, but I don't want to think too much on it, because yeah, we'll probably just lay them flat, make them look nice, maybe, and then keep them clean, and then, you know, then you don't have to worry about people breaking them. But we're not going to do that with every type of marker, though, because just those tablet style markers. We got all daffodils right here. They're growing everywhere. So I'm trying to speed up a little bit because I'm in somewhat of a time hack, but I really want to capture just how beautiful the cemetery looks. The low grass, daffodils blooming, and really, hopefully the bad actors are gone and don't come back. See, this is the area where I cut a couple trees out of, and I'm gonna cut more out. Here's Dr. Roberts and his dad buried out Rock Branch, I believe, or Fisher's Branch has the exact style stone as all 3 of them. Exact, and there's no difference. This is the exact style stone. He's just buried out there. Only 4 or 5 actual headstones at that cemetery. Now when we start with the markers, the week of the 4th through the 8th, this is where I want to focus a lot of my attention. I'll just do this quickly here. I want to get this one up, I want to get that one up, and then there's a couple here and there as well. Again, metal detectors, see if we can find the plaque that gets that metal plate. Here, I really like this marker here. I looked everywhere for this one and found it randomly a couple weeks ago with Rob. He's been there the whole time, so he's buried underneath this little tree. And I believe this is a Bostic one. Again, we'll have to fix that, but I don't know if we'll ever be able to read it because they painted it. I think they painted the lettering in, and then it just washed off after years. See, everything looks fantastic. And the cameras, hopefully that will work on top of this to keep the people out of here. Anybody that wants to do this place harm. Get this one up. That one's been down. Yeah. Again, if anybody wants to help the week of the 4th through the 8th, let us know. You can just show up. We will unless it's raining or snowing and really bad, we're going to be up here. This is the perfect lighting too. You can really read these markers. See, normally you can't read some of these, but the perfect lighting says a lot. I can read that one perfectly. So all these markers are legible, especially if we ran with D2. Somebody asked for champlets. There's a couple champlets right here. I keep forgetting. So we got one right here. He's got some daffodils. And you got one here as well. And again, normally you can't read these as well, but because of the lighting, you can. And there's a couple of names also I see, like Charles Surface. The relative keeps asking. I haven't seen like any. If this is an upright marker that Charles may have, I just don't know if we had more uprights. I mean, we're to the point where the grass is cut and we've cleaned a lot. So he might have a flat marker that's buried somewhere, or a temporary marker that's buried somewhere, or maybe they just he didn't have a marker. A lot of people buried here just don't have markers. And I'm dealing with that too. My 3-month-old uncle, the reason why I came up here and started working, the chances of him having a marker pretty slim. He might have a temporary marker, but so I mean we try our hardest to look for every marker. We really do. I know that people ask. I mean keep asking though. We'll keep on it, but we will keep looking. I mean, I want to find everybody up here I can. But yeah, it's a bit. This cemetery is 4 acres, and if they have a flat marker, like I could be walking on it right here, and wouldn't know. We'd have to go through and poke the ground all across a whole 4 acres. So, again, the week of the 4th today, if any of y'all have relatives you want to find, just come up here. We'll give you the tools and we'll help you look. Especially, it really helps to have an idea too. Maybe ask a relative if possible. So, yeah, hopefully the cemetery stays protected. This looks amazing, and we will be up here this coming weekend and the whole week after. Hello everyone, I'm at the Hundley Cemetery, Guthrie, West Virginia. This is the cemetery that my buddy Terry worked on. I've been wanting to come here for a little bit. Finally found a pretty day and drove up here. The amount of work he did up here was really amazing. I was taking pictures, then my camera died. I had to power cycle the battery on it. You can see the level of work and detail he put into the cemetery. A lot of these markers, when he first found this, wasn't even visible, and he dug them out of the ground and everything. Beautiful daffodils blooming up already. There's a footstone there. Now, this is really nice. There's actually like a newer cemetery up there. It's in pretty good shape, but this is the one he worked on. Just blown away by the level of detail. He did a fantastic job. I mean, everything's clean. You can see how he used his mortar here. It's all clean and it looks great. I'm so glad I finally got to come up here and take a look at this. This is what cemetery preservation is about. That's a quick walkthrough of the Hundley Cemetery here in Guthrie, West Virginia.